We knew that with Disney's acquisition of Lucasfilms that they would be releasing Star Wars movies, and people questioned whether that was a good idea or a bad idea. Are they going to ruin the franchise, or was it already ruined? Or, you know what, guys, just lay back and accept it. Well, now we know that they're going to be releasing Star Wars movies every year starting from 2015, one after another, every single year, until they ruin the franchise. Or that's maybe an opinion, but what do you think?
Well, first of all, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Secondly, this explains a lot of things, like why LucasArts games got shut down, because here's where all the money is going. A movie every year. This is the horse they've hitched the horse to?
I don't know your old-timey slang.
Yeah, this is where they've hitched something.
This is where all the chicken baskets, eggs.
Yes, eggs. It's about eggs. Anyway. So a new movie every summer.
Yes.
A core movie every other year.
We're going to get episodes 7, 8, and 9 as the core movies, and they're all going to get standalone spin-off sequels.
In between them.
Sure.
Well, the even years.
Sure.
Have they announced what any of those are?
No. I mean, episode 7 does have a writer and a director, but we don't know much else about it. It's all conjecture. It's all rumors. Something interesting I saw was that Marvel actually puts out 2 movies a year. So could it be that bad? I mean, you know, think about Avengers, the Captain America movies, the Iron Man movies, Hulk movies. But they've been releasing them that way, and maybe it can work and not be terrible and soul-crushing.
Well, 1, Marvel is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
So they've got that financial backing. 2, Marvel is sort of split up.
Yeah.
Like when a Spider-Man movie and another Marvel movie came out in the same year, those are 2 different studios.
Yep.
Because Sony owns Spider-Man.
Well, that's like, you know, Assassin's Creed. They come out quickly because they're from different divisions of Ubisoft.
Developer, yeah.
But so we don't know how many different divisions are working on Star Wars, or is it just 1?
Disney is enormous. I'm sure they'll put the right number of people on the job.
So they'll be like, you're working on episode 7, you're working on episode 8, you're working on episode 9.
I mean, they're always going to have 3 to 4 movies being worked on at the same time if they're going to come out with 1 a year, right? They pretty much have to.
I guess they better.
So I really want to know what the standalone movies are going to be. Are we going to get a Boba Fett movie? Are we going to get an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie? Are we going to get an R2-D2 movie?
Well, they're tentatively
Rogue
related.
Squadron movie?
Well, that depends on what episodes 7, 8, and 9 are, because they're going to be spin-offs of those. So we don't know that yet either. We still haven't really put it together like, oh, is Luke still in the picture? Are we focusing on lesser-known characters?
Well, Harrison Ford didn't want to talk about any Star Wars anything.
No, he totally refused to do that.
Now, is that because he's involved and he signed all kind of non-disclosure agreements, or because he's not involved and he doesn't give a shit?
Well, for years we thought Harrison Ford was the latter of those 2. He doesn't give a shit.
Right.
Before he said, I never want to play Han Solo again. But, you know.
I mean, I can't blame him. He's old.
Han Solo's
not
awesome. I would want to be Han Solo.
The whole plot of the last Indiana Jones movie was the I'm too old for this shit thing.
Are you saying that fridge scene was bad? Answer, yes. I mean, it might not be terrible, which is not a great sounding omen.
Well, I'm holding out hope, but only because I know that I'll be comparing these movies to the prequels and not the originals.
How were the prequels worked on? How many years did they take to get through production? Do we know?
It doesn't matter. They lowered the bar, and that's where the bar's at. That's the new bar. I can't compare it to New Hope.
But what if they took years and years and years to churn that out, and then these new ones, you know, maybe 2 years, not so hot?
I mean, we'll see. Obviously, we'll see. There's a whole new team at the helm. Obviously, a lot more money is at stake. So we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like a little bit like it's time to hyperventilate and panic and freak out. But maybe it's always been that way, because we kind of knew getting into this, the mouse likes to make money. The mouse is going to make money. And if they're going to bleed a franchise dry, it's going to be this one.
Great. Power to them.
All
More
right.
Star Wars movies. More Star Wars for everyone.
Oh.